What's up? Welcome. As you can see, episode 7, and we have two guests with us today. This is Bella and this is Haley. We'll explain why they're here in a second, but first I have to make known of my mistake last episode. This is a 350, not a 500.
And it was so good, we had to have it 2 days. For
Yes,
two
it's
podcasts.
so legendary. It's 2 days. You already know about it, but he probably already edited a 350 thing in there, but clarifying, that's a 350, not a 500. Anyways, today's topic, we're going to jump right into it, really, because we got a lot to talk about it. So, it is godly relationships versus ungodly relationships. Pretty simple. That's why they're here. So then we can get women input and wow, women input. That's what I meant to say. Thank you. No problem. So, where do y'all want to start? We can literally start from anywhere. Like, there's so many angles to go at this. Does anybody have like a spot to just start that's like outrageous, wrong or right? I know I'm throwing it out there, so.
Once
Yeah,
again,
anything?
we did not prep them.
No,
We told them about this
We
about an
said-
hour ago.
we said, cool, send, let's just go for it. So, I guess,
Anything you got, Josh?
sure, let's start with this. For you guys, you look at a man, so actually, real quick, you are in a relationship and you are in a relationship.
Two outside of the table.
Okay.
Us three are not. So, for you and you,
Mhm.
what would you look for in a man? Period. As a Christian, because I know you're in a relationship and you're not, so I want to hear both
Well,
opinions.
that's good from having both perspectives.
Yeah.
Not
Sure.
planned.
I mean, it's not like we had a choice.
That's crazy.
What would I look for in a man, Christian man?
Mhm.
Well, obviously, I feel like it's cliche to say, but someone who points me closer to God, just in everything he does. So,
Even though it's
I
obvious,
mean,
it's
It's
obvious for us,
cliche,
but
but-
yes,
yeah,
some
Yes.
people don't
It's
know
cliche, but not everyone does it.
no, but it's really important
that.
because I feel like there are a lot of guys that you can have a lot of fun with, but if they don't point you closer to Christ, then like I don't know, kind of what are you doing? You're just having fun with them, but like in a marriage, that's not gonna really lead you anywhere when hard things happen. So
Well
I don't know.
said.
Do you want to add anything?
Sure. I feel like kind of going off of that, like, not just like somebody who's like meh, I guess, in their faith. I don't know how to explain this. Like
Baby
somebody,
Christian.
yeah, like somebody who's like taking it really seriously. Because I feel like if you're not growing in your faith, then you're like declining in your faith in a way. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, if they're not like pointing you closer to God, then they're drawing you away from Him because they're distracting.
Yeah.
Well
So I
said.
feel
I
like
agree.
that's something that's like really, really important to me. And just, like having the same values and stuff like that is
Yeah.
kind of important too. But
Yeah.
Well
yeah.
said. Yeah, your point on that is like you want somebody that is at your level spiritually or better.
Mm.
And so if you go anything below, it's almost pointless because then you're trying to learn from each other, but you're only teaching one.
Mhm.
So I fully back that. That is great. Both of you. Awesome stuff right there. We love that.
Thank you.
We love that. Great answers. We love that. If I were to even get a little deeper, how would you want them to even act? Because as men, a lot of times while we're in a relationship, we go, I don't even. Sometimes we're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to like impress them. How to like actually make them see me.
Mm.
What would
All
be?
right. Pause.
Yes.
Does carrying more chairs at church, is it impressive?
You know, I've been waiting for someone to ask that. No, I'm just kidding.
I hold the record, man.
I honestly, I'm so glad you put that in there. I was not thinking about that until you said that. That was perfect. That was
Anyways.
perfect.
Back to on a
That's
different level.
so funny.
Back to you.
That was great.
Lost. Straight lost.
Just straight lost it right there.
Does more chairs mean? Oh, I don't even want to use this word. More riz.
Quick answer: yes.
Oh, shoot!
You
You
got
heard it
it. You
here.
got it,
Kidding,
Reed. You
I'm
got
kidding.
It's a
it.
chance.
Heard it here. Okay. Anyways,
Heard
what
it here
what
first,
does
folks.
what does a Christian man, legit Christian, what would be impressive? Like what would be like? Ooh, what would be attracting? Because
Other than more chairs.
sure, other than more chairs.
I'm gonna let you answer that first. What comes to your brain?
Okay. Um. Okay, this might sound kind of weird, but to me, it sounds like what? It feels like, um, for me, genuine worship is a thing for me.
I would agree with that. I second that.
I mean, it's hard to see a person's heart, so it's like hard to know if it's genuine for sure. But it's really important to me. I guess I've always had like this. It's gonna sound kind of weird, but I've always had like this random vision in my head of like me and like the guy that I'm with, like genuinely like praising God, like with all of like everything that we have. So to me, that's like something that's like, I would say that's like the thing for me.
Yeah.
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 That's good. Yeah. Anything else that's different or around the same idea?
Well, I remember one time I was talking to my boyfriend because we only have ever talked once, guys. Anyway.
Oh, only one.
One time when we were talking, it was just about something random, but I think he had like run across a homeless guy who was asking him for money, and he didn't want to give him a bunch of money because you don't know how they're gonna use it necessarily.
Yeah.
And something that he said that shocked me and impressed me was he's like, but I stopped and I prayed for him with him. And I mean, as a Christian, that's like what you should do. But for some reason, just hearing him say that he like took the lead in that, I was like, that's great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Legit points right there. To kind of piggyback off that scenario, I have, again, this is not supposed to be praise to myself, but I'm being legit. I have done that before,
Mm-hmm.
and it's different because how and why I did it. Because I'm sitting in my car waiting for food, and I was with my, how do I put that?
You were with your ex.
Yeah.
I don't like that word.
I know, but that is
Okay.
what it is.
Anyways,
Old
I
friend.
hate that
Old
word.
friend.
Old friend. We'll say old friend. I like that word a lot better. Old friend, and we're just waiting for food. Like we're in the parking lot, and literally across my vision, there is this lady with a sign, and I felt the strongest stirring in my spirit I felt in a minute, and I was like, it wants me to. The Lord wants me to go talk to them, or wants me to go up to them. I did not. I don't think I might have handed them money, but I think I did. I think I handed them money, but that wasn't my mission.
Yeah.
That
right,
wasn't
yeah.
add on. To where the
And
Lord
it's
was
not like giving them money is like
Yeah.
bad, but like
Yeah.
anyway. Keep going.
but I was like, you know what? That's the better gesture to do to help them,
Mm-hmm.
no matter if they use it well or not.
Mhm.
But then I think that ultimate goal was Lord goes, hey, go pray for them.
Mm.
Go be risky, and it's across like a road.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, and I go and do it, and then I come back, and after that, Lord kind of was like, and I felt good about it and peace about it.
Yeah.
And so like when that stuff happens, no matter how random it gets, no matter how male, female, no matter how random it gets, what the Lord gets, do it.
Yeah.
If you feel something to do it, do it. Because it's most likely the Holy Spirit going, hey, you should do that.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll impact them. And if I'm honest, I haven't seen that girl there since.
Yeah.
So I don't know where she is. But that's very good. You want a man that actually acts on what this says and not just
Yeah.
reads it.
Right. Right.
So
To more piggyback off that scenario, I've personally never done this, and
Yeah.
I would love to do this.
Mhm.
But most of the time, when I encounter homeless people, I'm like on my way to work. I'm like, I would love to.
Mhm.
But Mr. Stoll, you don't know who he is, but
what a guy.
our old Bible teacher from
What a
high
guy.
school, he once talked about how instead of handing them money, because you don't like Bella said, you don't know what they're gonna do with it. They could go use it, buy drugs, go use it, buy
Mhm.
this, go use
Yeah.
it, buy that. Pull up and be like, hey man, what do you want from McDonald's? I'll go pick it up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, give them some food, give them something to eat or something like that, because they've been out there, they probably haven't eaten anything in a minute. Like, do a nice gesture towards
Yep.
them instead of just. Once again, I've never done this, and I would love to do this. Because normally I'm on a rush to
Usually
work.
we're busy.
I can't just be like, I'll go stop at McDonald's for you real quick. And it's like I got 5 minutes to be at work, and
Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
4 minutes down the road from work.
Yep.
So,
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
but
Yeah.
like that's something
Been there, done that.
something else you could do other than handing them
Yeah.
money. You could pray. You could hand them the food and be like, "Hey, man, could I pray for you?"
Yeah.
So they attach that gesture
Oh yeah.
to the Lord, or
That's good.
see your
To
love.
be clear, I've
for
only
others.
done it once.
Yeah.
So I am also busy when I'm usually driving.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's good. So now, you two
And you.
and me, but I'm gonna ask a question. In a godly woman, again, we're gonna lay ground rules. We're gonna lay ground rules. They are at the same
Really?
Christian level or above, or if you're in a relationship, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But for me and you, per se, relationship with the Lord is about what yours is or better. And after knowing all the good basic knowledge that, like, to even think about saying, maybe I could see a future with this person. You date to marry, by the way, just to
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
put that out there.
Dating for experience is not a thing.
It's-
Like that's
It's not fun. I feel like it just pulls on your heartstrings more
you-
than
that's
anything
all
else.
it does.
Yeah.
The whole point by you admitting that, you know you're gonna just get your hearts broken. So
Yeah.
why do it anyways?
Yeah.
I agree. But again, you were actually thinking about dating. You can see yourself potentially marrying this person. What characteristics and what does she look like necessarily in your eyes? Again, you're in a relationship, so like,
Goodness.
what for you? What does she show you that kind of is like, oh, that is impressive. That is awe-inspiring. If that makes sense.
I drink.
Good job,
What-
Cam.
I don't know what to say for a cough, but bless
Sorry,
you.
I
You're fine.
breathed in while I was drinking the coffee.
Instead of bless you, it's spirit you.
Don't do that.
Spirit.
Yep.
Don't do that.
You got anything? Answer his
Hmm.
question.
Give me a second.
You're good.
One.
Oh,
I mean, like someone else go for me for a
I got
second.
you. So one thing that really stuck out with me with my girlfriend is taking time every night or every morning to be like, hey, I'm gonna go read my Bible. If you text me within the next hour or something, I'm not gonna respond.
Hmm.
And kind of setting her phone off to the side and just reading her Bible.
Mhm.
That's definitely something that's amazing. And then also in service, we're all guilty of having an off day and kind of looking around in service and everything like that, which is okay. But kind of just worshiping,
Mhm.
especially during worship, but not like on their phone, not chatting with someone.
Yep.
Maybe chatting to pray for someone or
Yep.
something like that. But like you can look and see the difference between two people just chatting during worship and
Very true.
someone talking to
Yeah.
you about praying for you.
Yeah.
And just things of that such. It's like I can visibly see you're trying to better your relationship with the Lord.
Yeah. It's good. You got anything you need one more time? Because I can answer and you can have one more.
Shoot, one more.
Okay.
Really?
That's fine.
One
That's
more
fine.
second.
This is usually how it goes.
That's fine. You're good. So, for me, I need. This is gonna be very low key, kind of specific, because I do think about this a lot. Again, if you don't know me enough, being a father, being a husband is like one of my heart's desires to only have. Like, I could have that only and be set. And so, for me, she needs to align with God's word with me.
Mm.
She needs to, again, keep me accountable. And when I come home from a busy day, she needs to be, yes, comforting in everything that a home brings,
Mhm.
but also providing the things that I don't get when I'm away.
Mm.
Like, hey, here's this love, and also here's this biblical submission. When I say submission, don't get fiery on me. Submission is a word that we think is like, oh, it's really intense.
It's
But
like oppressive. We think of it
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
oppressive and not.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Submission is a willingness to say, hey, I will put your needs in front of mine.
Mm.
And
That's a good way to explain it.
Also, we do the same.
Yeah.
I don't think people get this. Men do the same, but to
Yeah.
God.
Mm-hmm.
God is submitting to the Lord, and that is that communion. So then they can actually lead the house for them to be able to be good enough for the wife to submit to him.
Mm-hmm.
Because the man should be a reflection of Christ, so then they can submit to him and know what Christ looks like. That is what we're supposed to be as men.
Mm.
And for women, for them to go, okay, I respect and honor you
Mhm.
in everything you do because I know you and I know that you follow Jesus and I'm with you to the end of the line.
Mhm.
Even if you're not home all the time, that is my benchmark. That is one of my big things. I have way more, and I can go way more in depth with that.
Oh, we know.
Yeah.
But as you can see, I think about this quite often. So
Yeah.
that's one of my things that I need to have a spouse that is standing right with me, right next to me, even though life might suck
Mhm.
and I might be crying out when I'm not visibly crying out. And she needs to be able to notice that so then she can help.
Right.
Because submitting isn't also just being like, I'll do whatever you say. It's, oh, you need help.
Yeah.
And telling me I need help.
Yeah.
Because I don't ask for help often.
I guess when I think of submission, I think of also like he's supposed to be the head of the household, which means like he is the one who's like making like most of the decisions and like stuff like that. So when I think of submission, I think of like she's like giving her input, obviously, like because like men and women oppose each other, like yeah, but it's like important that like she like sorry I'm saying like a lot
No, you're good.
when she's like submitting to his leadership. So like when he's like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. I feel like this is where God's leading me. Like coming with that. I don't know. That's just my
No,
kind
that's
of
good.
intake on
You got
submission.
I think so. I feel like integrity is a big thing.
Yep.
Like we
Does-
said last episode, walk with integrity. Psalms
Yeah.
101.
Yeah, integrity is a big part because, yeah, like saying you can, like telling, I'm not saying Anna does this, but like she can say, yeah, I'm gonna read my Bible, and she'll text you, and then completely not even do it.
True. It's
Like
true.
that's a
Yeah.
complete possibility, which I'm not saying she
Which,
does.
No.
which she
But-
does do this, but that's an example. We're using
Yes.
a real life example.
She does.
Like,
You
And-
can say anything you want, but you have to be able to do it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to back it up.
Yeah.
But
that's
integrity
good.
is a big one.
That's good.
Wait, can I ask a question off of that?
Yes.
Okay.
He's lying.
Never
He's
mind, keep
lying.
going.
Go for it.
I guess since integrity isn't something that it's doing the right thing when no one else is watching. So I guess how would you like test if someone has good integrity?
I was actually going to say something about that. As men and women, you're supposed to lead each other. Well, men are supposed to lead the women in relationship with the Lord. And that can literally just be like either you guys doing the same Bible study and talking about it. That doesn't often happen.
True.
True. Oftentimes it looks like you guys both reading your separate Bible studies and being in the Word on your own separate spaces, and then kind of talking about it after. And that's where you can kind of not really test, but like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about,
Like
prove that they actually did it.
yeah.
And so, like, prove their integrity by just talking about it after. Like, you guys both go read your words, and then we come back together and talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh yeah, I remember that verse. That reminded me of this, and this reminds me of that, and kind of just talking
Yeah.
about it and enjoying the word of the Lord. He gave this to us so we can enjoy it together.
For sure.
That's true. That's a good point.
Where two or more are gathered in His name.
Well, it'll
And-
also. Sorry, keep going.
Go for it.
No, keep going.
And two or more, it could literally just be you and your spouse. That's two, and it worships the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I think because the Bible tells us to not be unevenly yoked.
True.
So, and you guys were saying like we should either be on the same level or a little bit better. But I feel like for integrity, it'll be very obvious if one is a lot lower than the other. Because when you'll start declining, or the relationship with the Lord will stop declining because they're just going to pull you away from the Lord.
Yeah.
So the integrity of the Lord, I feel like that's a big part of it. Because you'll definitely see who's on the evenly yoked and who isn't.
That's good.
That's good.
Sorry, I'm looking for Ephesians right now.
Looking, searching.
That's right after Corinthians.
Yep. I just skipped over it on accident. I was
It's right
like, I
here.
swear it was right there.
You found
No, it's next one. Zap.
Yep, you got it.
Yeah, there we go.
you
Hey. But yeah, no. I really second that. And if I'm honest, I have on many occasions had to answer that question or figure out an answer to that question myself.
Yeah.
Because you don't know. You can
Like-
only control your two eyes.
Right.
You can only see out of your two eyes.
Mhm.
And so that's where that trust and accountability comes in.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, when that specific, very specific trust is broken,
Mm-hmm.
that's very hard. That little area of trust is very hard to get back for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I say something, when we say, hey, all right, so we're both going to read our Bibles and I'm going to be off my phone, and you say that to me, I expect that.
Mm-hmm.
I trust that you're going to do that. And then if on any social media I see you out partying or doing whatever, then I know you're not trustworthy in that area.
Yeah.
And so, like, that's harsh to say, but it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if I'm doing this as a friend, then I will critique you on that.
Mm-hmm.
I will say something to you. Am I wrong? I will
No,
say
it was,
something.
Again, the same thing about the good friend and a nice friend.
I will be like, hey, no. If you're going to say something, you do it.
Mhm.
And I'm going to be the most straight up and potentially mean sounding friend you'll ever know. But it's for your benefit. So,
But
That's 'cause you
also
love
gotta
him.
remember to
Yeah.
correct them out of love.
exactly. It's out of love I would say that to you. But if it's a relationship, then I'm like, the odds of them changing off of a word I say does not matter
Well, and sometimes I
for me.
wonder about this a lot.
For me.
If the person you're like dating or whatever maybe isn't doing something that you approve of, I always wonder, like, should you tell them that you disagree with what they're doing?
Yes.
But then are they going to change just because you told them to? Is it going to, like, really change, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, their
Yes.
heart posture?
Yes.
So like if you disagree with them, I feel like there should be like something to back it up. Like if it's drastic, obviously like
Right,
it needs to
right.
change and it's an obvious problem.
Mhm.
Or back it up with the Bible.
Yep.
That's,
That's
something
true.
you should definitely do.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
also, sorry.
Go for it.
No, you go.
I was gonna say, oh, I can hold this. I had that kind of happen. I don't know. I had a situation kind of similar, and it's like, I feel like if the person changes, like it's a full heart posture change, like it will be like long term, but you can see it to start to wear off. I feel like if it's just like to win your approval. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, time will tell kind of
Yeah,
a
I
thing.
feel like
Okay.
it's kind of a time will tell type of a thing
Yeah.
sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and heart posture, you guys keep saying it, it's such an important thing.
Mhm.
If it's to better your relationship with the Lord versus win over a person's approval,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it will drastically show.
Yeah.
And it might not show immediately when you're with the person, but if you look on their life out on the outside, they're not trying to impress you when they're not with you.
Yeah.
And so
Mm.
their heart posture will show true when they're with other people.
It's true. It's very true.
Another thing I think both men and women should have is discipline.
I agree.
Because a
Fully.
lot of people, I even have this written down here, but it says, "Don't let the lack of discipline keep you tied up in sin." Am I wrong? Am I
Yep.
wrong?
No, that's really good.
This is
No, like,
convicting.
there's so many
Very convicting.
relationships
Yeah.
where they'll just remain the same. They'll say they'll change, but they never do.
Yeah.
And then it's just one force trying to work against the other, and it's not going to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's legit. I want to take this to where I am now backing up what I said earlier to the word of God. Submit to your husbands is a thing, and for us to reflect and submit to God is a thing. I'm going to read this whole section. It's Ephesians 5:22 through about 33. So if you want to go read it, it's in there, word for word. Wives, submit to your own husbands as to the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church, his body, and is himself his savior. So that's a little confusing. If you read that out of context, you're like, who's head of what? And you're like, what? All this means is you submit to your husband as you submit to the Lord, which is low-key kind of crazy, but if it's the right person, it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
That, like, takes a lot of trust.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, keep going.
Christianity is no easy game. You have to gamble. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not joking. Like, you risk a lot of stuff. And
Not
so
talking about casinos.
no, not that kind of game. Not that kind of but the husband is the head of the wife as Christ is the head of the church. We have to represent what Christ looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we don't, then we're not being the head of the house for you.
Right.
And so I'm going to skip over a little bit. And then this whole section right here is for us. Husband, love your wives as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. What I learned about that recently, when it says that, as Christ loved the church, die.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
Die.
You were supposed to reflect.
And I'm not
Yeah,
saying
that's-
literally like die, but you die to yourself fully for them.
Mm.
No matter if your wife goes, "Hey, can you do this? Can you do something for me?" and you're like, "I don't want to do it," you do
Do
it
it.
because you're dying to yourself to help them. You're dying to yourself to serve them as Christ served us.
Yeah.
So that hit me really hard. I was like, "Ooh, that's really good." The second part of that is that he might sanctify her, having cleansed her by the washing of the water of the word. In other words, you die to yourself again to serve her, to sanctify her, to help her, and she's also cleansed by the way. That just means that that she knows the word. She knows the word of God. Like if I were to pour water on you, it's that fluid. Like it's legit. Like you are so fluid, it just comes out. Like you got the word down. Not saying you have to memorize everything, but to get the point across.
Memorize every single word in the Bible. Repeat it back to me.
Get working.
That's crazy.
I'm slacking, guys.
Instead
I'm
of Bible
slacking.
verses, it's just Bible.
Bible.
Yeah.
Website, Bible.
Recite it. I dare you. But again, there's more to this. Go read it yourself. It's amazing. And I recommend all of Ephesians 5 because there's a lot of other things in here that are so literal life teaching.
Yeah.
Saying, hey, do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. You are not this. It's showing yourself a bit and how you can act. Go read Ephesians 5. It's great, but a lot of the other stuff is not what we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
But this has
Yeah.
been really, really good. I really, really enjoyed this one. And if I'm honest,
That'll probably happen again.
I could see part 2 to this because we have gotten almost
know.
nowhere.
I feel like you asked like 2 questions.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
I literally asked 2 questions.
We could
So-
talk hours, bruh. We could talk hours and hours about this, and we would love it. But
Yeah,
we gotta keep it short.
we do have to keep it short. But again, we'll probably have a part 2 to this one as well because this is not just some, little 30-minute talk and we're good, all set, your life's good, have a
Yeah.
great life.
Yeah.
No, this takes literal days, months, years to actually like get down. Because if you were just to go based off this 30 minutes, all right, I got my wife set.
Yeah, no.
No, please don't do that.
It's not going to be good.
We're not done. Yeah, no, we are not done at all. So again, be mindful of who you choose. This is not some game. Dating is not some game. Life is not some game. You are impacting the other person. You're not just saying, "Oh, it one and done," and you're gone. Your life is good, and they can deal with their own. No, care about the other person. Like if you're gonna do something, don't hurt them.
Yeah.
Like, or try your best. If you guys are splitting up, then don't make it like a bye, because that's inconsiderate. So
Right.
be reasonable, but also try to choose the best first try.
Yeah.
So again, be single until you think you found her. So
Or him.
yeah, him or her. You guys should have said on him. But
But yeah.
We
Yeah.
knew what you meant.
This was
yeah,
Yeah,
we got it.
it,
We got that. But this has been episode 7. There will be a part 2 to this one. So we'll catch you
Oh, yeah.
guys in the next episode. Peace out.
See ya.
Peace.